Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some of your time with me. I'm out here taking a walk and coming to record a video just up the street from my house. There's all kinds of things going on. There's a couple owls that have been hooting back and forth. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's some owls that are out. I'm not sure what they're doing up so early. But then I just heard some turkeys too, and other birds. I'm hoping that you can hear the sound of the creek. I'm kind of a little ways away from the creek because I was trying to find a place where the light was kind of decent for recording. So we're in nature. One of my very favorite places to be. And I'm sitting on a tree stump. Let's see. Yeah, a fallen tree, which is kind of cool. Okay, so today I decided we would talk about meditation. I would bring meditation to the table. And all the yumminess that meditation can bring to our lives. And then also talk about like the fears that some people have around meditation too. If you're not a practicing meditator, or if you're just beginning your practice, it's called practice because you practice, right? Like we do anything, playing a sport or playing a musical instrument or learning how to do yoga or become a photographer. All of those things take practice. So it is a practice. And it's, there to help us reduce stress and anxiety. And I know when I started meditating, I started sleeping a lot deeper. Like I've always had really good sleep. I feel really blessed with that. I've always been a really good sleeper. But I could tell that my sleep was like deepening, like I got a deeper level of sleep. So people who have insomnia or problems sleeping or getting deep sleep, meditation is amazing. And the stress reduction and all those types of things too is really fabulous with meditation. And I know for myself, when I started meditating, I was raised in a Christian family, and I always felt like with prayer, like I never heard God like answer me. I felt like it was just me talking to God type of thing. It wasn't, I never felt like I ever got any answers. But when I started meditating, it was like I could, hear source, whatever word you want to use, the universe, the cosmos, your higher self, your soul. Think God is all part of it, or, source is the source, really, is all part of it. So whatever word you're comfortable with, I'm comfortable with that too. I think I tend to say God because of how I was raised. But source is good I like to use source a lot too. So I felt like I was actually getting information. So I think that for the first time ever in my life, and I have been meditating now for about 8 years every day, which I love. I mean, I really do feel like it has so many benefits. And if you're afraid, that you won't be able to quiet your mind or those types of things, it's all really about having like a focus to help calm your mind from, being so scattered. And some people feel like they don't, have an active mind. But I think more recent studies show that we have about 65,000 thoughts a day. And that like 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts that we had the day before, which seems a little bit crazy to me, but we tend to be creatures of habits. So, just to kind of have some resonance. And there's, breathing techniques that you can use, just following your breath, taking deep breaths in and out of your nose, or you can do in your nose and out your mouth. Or you can do um, ujjayi breaths, I'm not saying that right, but where you take a deep breath in your nose and kind of make it like an ocean sound in the back of your throat as you're breathing out, and that also helps with your vagus nerves, which our vagus nerves are some of the biggest nerves that go through our body and help, to help with stress levels and things just operating and flowing better in our systems. And I love mantras myself. I love to do breathing too, because that really helps. I think any time that you're in a stressful situation, if you pay attention to your breath, even if you just do 5 deep breaths or 10 deep breaths, like it really does change the makeup in your body pretty quickly. It reshifts your focus, and all those things are beneficial. I mean, the newest studies on stress are pretty much every disease that is diagnosable is caused by stress. So, in a society where we are pretty full of stress, most of us have, high stress lives. It's good to have practices where we can reduce our stress levels, keep ourselves healthy. So meditation is definitely one that does that for many of us. And mantras are the other things that you can use while meditating. And those are a word, and you can do any word. And I like to do Sanskrit phrases, that have kind of universal meanings is what I tend to do. Like Aham Brahmasmi, it's one of my favorites. And that's like I am the universe, or I am all that is. So, you can just sit down and close your eyes or open your eyes even. You can do open-eyed meditation. You can lay down. There's schools of thought about, sitting in certain poses with your back erect and knees crossed, and you can hold your fingers, in a position like this out on your knees if you sit like that, or you can hold your heart in your belly with your hands. So there's many, many different types of things that you can do to center yourself through meditation. And it's a wonderful practice, a really, really wonderful practice. I don't know of a person that I've ever talked to that has tried meditating that had anything but good things to say about it. So those are my tidbits for today. Sending you love and blessings. Feel less heavy today, which feels nice. I really wish I could have gotten the owls. I did get them on another recording, so maybe if I can slice the videos together, I'll add it to the end here. But I don't know if I can do that or not. So please like, share, or subscribe, and subscribe. Any or all of that's good. Thanks for sharing your time with me, and hope you have a great evening, day, night, whatever it is for you, and blessings.